You ever wake up from a dream and think, what was that for? All that vivid emotion, all that bizarre story your brain threw together, and then nothing. You're awake. Life moves on. The dream disappears, gone like it never happened. And you start wondering, why do we ever even dream? What's the point? Well, here's the truth. There may be no point. Dreams aren't instructions, they aren't messages, they aren't anything meaningful. They're just your brain running in the background, firing neurons, processing random fragments from the day, from memory, from fears and desires you don't even understand. It's pure chaos made into something that looks like a story. And that's kind of terrifying, isn't it? Because every night your mind takes over and you're powerless. You're dropped into a world that obeys no rules, no logic, no morality. You can fly. You can fall. You can meet the dead or the impossible, and none of it matters. None of it leaves a mark. None of it is real. You like to think dreams are meaningful, that maybe they're warnings or hints or glimpses of some higher truth. But maybe they're just random fire in the brain that doesn't care if it terrifies you, excites you, or leaves you crying when you're awake. And yet we spend hours analysing them, searching for patterns, as if the universe or our subconscious owes us answers. It doesn't. And the worst part, you can't stop dreaming. Every night, whether you like it or not, the theatre starts again. You're trapped in a cycle of illusions, fleeting experiences with no consequence, no continuity, no meaning, just tiny moments of consciousness being played back and then erased. And you wake up and pretend it matters, because the alternative is realizing how insignificant it all is. So, why do we dream? Maybe we don't. Maybe it's just noise, chaos, biological static. Maybe it's proof that life itself doesn't have to make sense, that consciousness doesn't need purpose, and that everything we think we understand is just a comforting story we tell ourselves. Maybe that's the truth. Dreams aren't messages, they aren't guidance, they aren't anything we can control. They're fleeting, they're meaningless, and maybe that's the point. Or maybe there's no point at all. Either way, they vanish the moment you open your eyes, and all you're left with is nothing.